depending on what part of the world you're watching me from right now. And it is the summer solstice. And it's a time of great change and transition. And there's no better time than take a peek at the cards as far as love goes. I found a brand new reading. It's called the Rose Petal reading. And I'm just getting my cards ready. And I am just in the mood to look what the stars have for us in terms of love. And I'm doing no cost readings for a few minutes here. Not sure how much time I have, but I am excited to share this new reading with you guys. So I'm just getting the cards set up and I'm going to lay out the first reading here just for general, for love. What is it that you're needing? What are you wanting to develop for yourself? So let me just lay these cards out. As I, all right. So put this aside and let's see how I want to arrange this so y'all can see. Love readings. What do you need to know? What's going on for you? You are sure welcome. Janice, I'm so glad you're here. Would you like to have this reading, Janice? As long as you are here, I assume you would say yes, especially if it's a love reading, right? I'm sitting out here, isn't it? It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous day here in Tennessee. And this is my garden here, my front porch. All right. So, Janice, this is called the Rose Petal Reading, and it's supposed to be giving you a message from the angels for what you can do right now. Okay, so why don't you hold your situation in your mind and then we'll start. This position right here is this is something nice that you need to do for yourself. Okay. Something nice you need to do for yourself. I always love on a love reading when the universe says, let's take care of you first, right? Because so many times people come to love readings and they want to know where is the person or why doesn't my person behave better, right? So, this is something nice that you need to do for yourself and this King of Wands. Now, of course, we're not looking at the gender here. We're looking at the general meaning of the card, and this is a master of manifesting. Okay, this is a master. So what it shows is that you have a lot of power to get what it is that you're wanting. And the nicest thing you could do for yourself is don't settle. Do not settle. You have a lot of power. You've seen a ton of synchronicities. You've had good things work out when you didn't think they were going to. And so, no matter what situation this is about, you must remember that you have to put yourself first and manifest someone who gets you. Okay. Hi, Gabriel. Welcome. If you'd like a love reading, I'm doing those tonight. So, welcome aboard. So, Janice, this is something that you need to learn. What is it that you need to learn? Okay, so this card is all about um, focusing on your weaknesses, focusing on the parts of you that the parts of your life that you don't like, right? I'm so sorry always to say this is the PMS card, poor me syndrome, where you can get stuck into a spiral of self-pity. But if you look, see the key right in the corner of the door? Everything's right here for you. Right now, it's important that you learn if you are broadcasting any poor me energy, and if you are, you must take steps to detach from that, turn off. Forgiveness, gratitude exercises, that kind of thing. There's learning to be done here. There's a reason you feel like you do. Life has been very interesting, hasn't it, when it comes to love? And this next card here is the issue that you need to address. So there's something around your love situation right now, Janice, that's just moving so slowly. Okay. This is crawling along. You may be in a situation where you need to make a decision because something's not what it looks like. And it also, it's again the same message here, don't settle. You have the power to manifest someone in your life that gets you without you needing to compromise. I'm having the sense that this could be even a friend, but there's this energy and it's moving so slow. And wouldn't it be nice if you could have him for this person change so they would move faster and they would do the work rather than you having to face the fact that this needs to be addressed. You need to talk to your person. Okay. So the next one is this is a step to if you find love or enhance love if you're in that situation. Okay. So brand new, something's fresh. If in this current relationship that you're in, Janice, if you feel like this, what I've said so far is resonant, all you need to do is to wake up something new in that connection. Remember, it's important to state your needs. If this person is not giving you what you need to create a conversation. Okay. And in order a step you can take is really digging into your manifesting tools and find out what is it that you deeply want at the core of your being when it comes to a partnership. What do you truly want? And does your person seem to have that in him? Very important self reflection here. Okay, it's a step you can take. Try check your own magnetism first. And then this is the goal that you need to work toward. I couldn't have picked a better card if I went through the deck and chose on purpose. The Fool is a fresh start. It's an exact energy of this Ace of Pentacles. This does not say that that you're over. Okay, this shows me that you're fatigued. Because it's just been a lot of slow movement and a lot of poor me. But the fact is, you are a powerful manifester. You may definitely turn this relationship around if you bring these issues up and create conversation. And then from this day forward, with your connection, make it new, find something new, start fresh. Okay. So a fun reading. You guys know I'm here for you. If you need any cards read personally, you can contact me. The contact information is right in the description box. Okay, let's go forward. And we have, oh, hi, you guys. Jennifer, welcome. Gabriel. Yes, Gabriel. Hi, Nettie. Excellent. Okay. Gabriel, you are next, and then Nettie. And okay, Jennifer, thank you for adding that about keep an open heart. But open-hearted people have to have boundaries. Sometimes it's so easy to compromise when you're a soft-hearted person, and people can take advantage of you. And that's what we're always on the look for. We want to protect our heart, but not harden our heart. Okay. All right. So let's do next. Who is next here? Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel, let's take a look. I've already pre-shuffled my cards. I'm just going to pull right off the top of the deck. Okay, so let's lay the cards. I try to do a live every Sunday, but last Sunday was Father's Day and I was busy with my son and his family, and then just kind of taking the day off. So I decided to hop on because solstice is fun. And any change in nature that supports change is a friend of mine. Okay, so Gabriel, this is called the Rose Petal Reading. And if you'd like me to pull cards for you personally, check out the contact information in the description. I'm always willing to use the very same deck and the very same spread that you see if you make a note of it. Okay, so rose petals. This is something you need to do nice for yourself right away. Okay, Gabriel? And we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so Gabriel, would you like me to be blunt with you, my friend? Are you new here or have you been here before? The people that know me know I don't generally hold back because it's important that we are open, right? Because this is another card that reflects what I call the poor me syndrome. Okay, poor me syndrome means that you think somebody else is having a better love life than you are. Okay. Somebody else never has any fights. They don't stay lonely. They always meet the perfect person. And there's something about you that is not qualified for that. And that is absolutely not true. So, the nicest thing you can do for yourself is just to release yourself to the I wish it was, or what if it would have worked out, those kinds of feelings. It's called crying over spilled milk. You don't want to keep focused on pain in the past. Now, if you guys are into tapping, I do tapping with my clients, and that's a great breakup cure. So if you're still fixated on someone, definitely keep that in mind. But meanwhile, I know the reading has some advice for you, Gabriel. Now, it could be that your person has a little bit of poor me energy. So if this doesn't resonate with you, just check out if the last person you were with may have had this energy. This what this does is it's attractive to people who want to rescue you. Your energy is giving out this kind of helpless for me energy. And so some people are hot for that. That they're like, great. I don't know that they're conscious of it, but they come swooping in like a knight on shining armor, and they scoop you up and hug you and say, I'll make it better. But if you don't take care of the energetic root, you can have a real problem with that person. Okay, so the nicest thing you can do for yourself, my friend Gabriel, is to recognize and remove this energy. You don't need it anymore. Okay, and so this is something that you need to learn in order to get where you want to be. Oops. What you need to learn, hold on. What you need to learn is that you are the master of your destiny. You have to choose carefully what you want, Gabriel. Okay. It looks to me that you want kind of a traditional situation. You may want marriage, you may be married. But what we all must remember is that the joy, see the laughter, you've got to learn to laugh more. If you've got to learn it to laugh at dumb jokes, you have to learn to laugh when you make a mistake. Because when you learn how to laugh, you will attract way different people. All right. So this is the opposite. This is, oh, look at all I've lost. I'll never get anywhere. And this is screw that. I am more than capable of picking things that are fun to do in my life, and I will clean up my vibration. I will choose my mindset more often. Huge gift you could give yourself today, Gabriel. Can you relate? Let's go forward. This is the issue that's going on with your love life, what you need to pay attention to. Oh, my dear Gabriel, this is very good news. This is the card of a student. Okay. See how the woman is walking on the edge of that sword, walking the edge of the sword. Look at all the idea light bulbs over her head. It shows me that you're willing to learn, that you have everything in you that's ready to learn what you need to do to go from this energy right here, Five of Cups, and pick up the joy and gratitude energy and learn what it was that cut you off from love in the past. What was it that when you got cut off or when you cut off someone, part of your personality kind of got left behind? So this is an issue you need to address. Okay. Um, as you advance, as you become curious and do some studying, be sure to take a peek at the work of Wayne Dyer and Louise Hayes, both of them so filled with love and advice for how to move on from the pain of the past. You can check out my website too, manifestfaster.com, because I have resources in there. There's a little tab that says start here. Just click that and go to the start here location, and you'll have some ideas right now. Oh, wait, please wait till you finish the reading. Okay. Okay, this is a step that you can take right now to find the love you're looking for. Beautiful. Our Four of Pentacles. Okay. Caution, right? Smart. Caution. Turning her face away, not being tempted, not opening her purse too early, not oversharing. Okay. The step that you can take is just to hold back, confine your enthusiasm, curb your enthusiasm, learn how to be alone, learn how to be content. This is not the same energy as this. This is an independent energy. As you take this step to find and experience the love you're looking for, you will feel much more in control. Do you meditate, Gabriel? There's a fantastic app on the App Store called The Way, Henry Shookman. I love him like a brother. I highly recommend. I've only been doing the meditations with him for a few weeks, but I'm feeling a stronger sense of myself. Okay, so take that for your advice. And then this is the goal you're going to be working on next in your love life. And we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so Gabriel, you do have a tendency to create drama around your relationships. And by that, I mean your mindset and your mood. Okay. If you find that your mindset slips up and down, and that some days you're so moody that you don't even like being with yourself, you know what I mean? Eh, You have to remember there are ups and downs in love. And chances are, what the universe is teaching you right now is just to accept that love is not easy all the time and to accept that there are some sharp edges. I love that I picked all these washers today to weight down my cards because there's no sharp edges, right? There's no sharp edges. And then look at the hole in the middle. Nobody should be solid without a doorway through, right? It's like having your armor on from your single days. You don't want to be hurt, but you don't want to cover up completely with your beloved. You want to learn how to be open. Okay, Gabriel, there you go. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Be sure to email me at patternbreakertarot@gmail.com. Anybody who wants to comment on their reading, I love hearing from you guys. Okay, Nettie, Kaila, yes, you may have a reading. Hi, Prashant. Hi, Akansha, Gabriel. Oh, yes. Okay, Gabriel, thank you. Be blunt. Okay, once you ask me one time, that's that's plenty. You don't need to ask me a lot because then it just fills up. Yeah, I love that. The simp meditate. Meditate is amazing. So try to find the app The Way. Okay, Gabriel, and my email address is in the discussion box. But once you try it, come back. I would love to hear how you like it. Okay, so Nettie. All right, Nettie, when it comes to love, is there anything? Okay, so Nettie, I don't know what your personal situation is, if you're with a partner or not. And so, do you want to pop that into the chat and let me know if you're single or if you're looking or what it is that you want for love? And then those of you who are waiting, I noticed that Akansha has asked and she did let me know it's about her and someone, so that'll be perfect. And I love the simp. Thank you. Have you been here before? I love your vibe. Okay, Nettie, single and looking. Perfect. Okay, good deal. What do you guys think about this rose petal reading? Do you like it? Should we do it more often? Okay, a rose petal reading. And so let me lay out our cards. And this one is for Nettie. You can show you the beautiful Tennessee sky while I get the cards laid. I lived in Mexico for almost 4 years, and I've been in Tennessee a couple years now. And I'm just so grateful for getting to live in such a beautiful place, you guys. I mean, really, it's just fantastic. It could not be more beautiful here. Okay, so Nettie. So first card is hold on, something kind to do for yourself. The angels are here right away today, wanting for us to be kind to ourselves and really getting that pull about self-care. Great. Okay. All right. So the Empress card. Something nice you need to do for yourself. So this is Nettie, this is a card of I would say total self-love and self-care. Okay. This is a pregnant figure with the glow, with the earth within her. So sometimes when this card comes up, I'm like, okay, if you need to always be careful with your birth control, my friends, because you might be quite fertile. And for you, Nettie, I would say that that fertility goes to your spirit. I'm aware of the water that's washing over her shoulders, and that is the symbol of spirit. And I notice also that the moon, can you see how the moon is in the corner? But she's turning away from the moon, isn't she? And she has confidence. The moon card is a card. Whoopsie, I forgot to put my rings on. The moon card is a card of confusion and being in a murky situation where you're not sure about things. And so it shows that in the past, that's been happening for you. You've come through some confusing times, but right now, the clarity that's here, you are very fertile in manifesting power, and that you have everything it takes right now to be meeting someone new. Okay, it's a great card. And so being kind to yourself is simply seeing yourself as that. An affirmation you can use that Bob Proctor taught me, which is I am so thankful and relieved now that I am ready for real love. I am so thankful and relieved now that my past is behind me and I'm ready for love. Because that's what's going on here in this energy. In the next card, but this is something you need to, sorry. Oh, look at what showed up. Oh, do you love it, Nettie? This is wonderful because this is exactly what I saw. I should have said it to you guys. I bet the moon card's going to come out because this, look at the figure, lost, confused, choosing to be underwater, drawing so much internally. This may resonate with some other you guys that are listening, that after a breakup, it can be so easy to dive deep and say, I'm never doing that again. And you can find comfort in the deep. But the thing is, for you, Nettie, you don't want to be seen as that anymore, right? You don't want people to look at you and feel like you're unavailable. Right. You don't need somebody to dive deep with you. You want someone to get you and to support you. So then we look back at the Empress, and she has done the work. She's now come out of the water. She is living in what is her best for right now. She wants something more, and she's not going to allow the past to interfere. So, what you are needing to learn is to leave that behind. Notice how the Empress card, she's turning away. So we leave that behind. That's what you need to learn now. And the full moon, I said we just had the full moon, right? So the new moon will be a time of planting in new, oops, planting new intentions. See that horn just beeped? Oh gosh, I just love that, Nettie, because I think that's the universe, because you guys know I'm that way. The universe is saying, pay attention, girl. Gotta leave the past behind. Okay. You have followed me a long time. You know that you know the advice is sound. Okay. Leave the past behind. This is an issue that you need to address right now. Beautiful. You could not have picked a better card, the Ten of Swords. So, what this is saying is again, leave it behind, leave it alone, let it go. She's not carrying any suitcases. She's not carrying any bags, no backpack, no shoes. She just turned and walked away. All of those crows over her head are the thoughts she used to think about that ex and about how she was mistreated. And she is done. Okay. This couldn't be any more clear, my dear Nettie. So, this is a step you can take to find true love with this work. And it's the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So, this is a card of generosity. Okay. A step that you can take right now is to be generous. Number one, go through one of your closets or a drawer or the trunk of your car and make three piles. One, things to throw away, two, things to give away or sell, or preferably give away, and things that are extra valuable to you that you want to keep. Because as you turn up the generosity faucet, I'm going like this with my fingers. As you turn up that generosity, you speed up this vortex of energy coming toward you. Many people know the cups to be important when it comes up to love, but the truth is the pentacles are the how can I say it? They're like the basis of the love. How you do your relationship is in pentacles, and you want this to speed up and develop all the way through the Queen and King of Pentacles. So, what the step you can take right now to find love is be generous anytime you can. When you tip at a restaurant, tip an extra couple bucks. If you see somebody who needs money, give them money. Give, give, give. It will fill your heart with gratitude. Okay. And then our last card is this is your goal. This is what you're working toward. Now notice you're not supposed to work toward finding your love, right? All this is about creating so much magnetism in your being that you can't help but attract people. And Nettie, it could be you meet someone and that someone says, you know what? I have a brother and he's looking for someone. Would you mind if I introduced you? You have no idea where that person's coming from. Okay. So let's take a look. This is the goal you're working toward, and it's victory over your thoughts. This is the Two of Swords. This is all about having an argument with yourself. And even during this reading, you may have found yourself going back and forth, like part of you, does it's hard for you to let go of that past. And you might say, Catherine, you don't understand. It's too hard for me. And then and I remind you, I say, yes, but you have the power to do everything you need to do. My affirmation is, of course, thank you. I am so grateful and relieved now that I and move on from my past. It's very powerful to add those words now that. I am so thankful and relieved now that I can leave those old thoughts behind me. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm finished living, overthinking every little thing. Okay, got it? I'm going to timestamp these and divide them up into chapters so you guys can come back and listen to your reading again if you want. Okay. Yeah. All right, we'll take a sip of my juice here. We'll take a little break. How long? Oh, we're just about a half hour. Okay. Okay. Welcome to all of those of you who are new. Are you enjoying these readings? Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, I got 27 people here and only 6 thumbs up. So come on, give a girl some flowers. Let's bring more people into the party. Por favor. Gracias, gracias. All right, so now let's see who's next. Usually I do one card readings and I'm doing deeper readings right now. So I know I'm not going to get to everybody. I'll get to as many as I can. All right. And thank you so much for your patience. Okay, Kaila, I hope I'm saying your name right, Kaila. Okay, let's see here. Nettie. Oh, hi, Kaila. Okay, great. Let me just listen. Okay, let's see. Kaila. Okay. Let me go back here to Kaila. Oh, I'm glad you guys are listening. Oh my gosh, the simp. Don't worry about it. I just, as long as you're respectful, because some people, hi, Samantha, I'm glad you're here. As long as people are respectful, I mean, we need to hear different opinions. And there's no question about it. It's part of what makes us human. Okay, so let me find you, my dear Kyla. Am I saying your name correctly? Oh, there we go. In a relationship, but love two men. Oh, are you kidding? You'll never hear judgment from me. I remember when I watched The Bachelor when it very first came on a gazillion years ago, and I remember there was not too much value in The Bachelor really, except it taught me something that I had never known before. It taught me that you can love more than one person at a time, and I did not believe that was true. And now I have more compassion for people, because we can all be vulnerable. All right, so Kyla is got a couple of men. I'm not reshuffling the cards. Yes, I'm one-handed here, but I am gonna cut these cards and get fresh on top. And Kyla, let's see what I love the cards. So remember now for everybody's reading so far, even though we all want to attract a kind of love where they get us and they are kind to us all the time and all of the beautiful things we want, the truth is that only spirit knows. And so the rose petals reading is all connected with love and romance, and it's designed to help you draw the love you deserve into your life. Okay, so I'm just playing the cards here. It's more exciting to watch the scenery than to watch my hands working, isn't it? So, Kyla, take a couple breaths and just set the intention to receive this reading. Okay. So, let's see what we have first. This is something nice that you need to do for yourself. And before I even draw this card, Kyla, I'm getting I hit that it's not easy for you to receive, is it? I just feel that's true. It's easier for you to give than it is for you to receive. I that it may not be for you, but I just that thought just came into my mind. Okay. Now, um, so I don't read reversals generally. I just don't because the cards always tell a story. But this time, Kyla, it caught my attention. And so I'm going to pull that into my consciousness as I read this. This is something nice you need to, okay, I get it. This is a beautiful card. This is truly a wish fulfilled. You've got the happy family, you've got unity, you've got the rainbow after a storm, and you've got that beautiful couple that are quite devoted to each other. So it definitely positive card in any love reading. So what is something nice you need to do for yourself? And it's don't settle. Don't settle because this is what you're wanting. This is it, isn't it? The children, they may or may not be important to you right now at this stage of life. It could be very important, like you want to build a family, but you could also be older so that that part of your life is behind. But this shows me that there is a tiny bit of compromise energy going on for you in the sense that your gift to yourself is to choose what you want and put as period at the end of that sentence. When it comes to love, I want period, right? And then you balance out your choices around around that particular statement. Okay, so I love it. It's something kind you can do for yourself is to be real about exactly what you want. Moving forward, onward here, this is something that you're needing to learn right now. And as you can tell, you've listened to a few readings. I don't pull the punches on these cards. It's just the stories tell themselves. And I thank you for the vulnerability to receive it in the heart with which it's given. So here, I'm sorry, I bumped the phone. We have the Seven of Cups. It's a choice, right? It's a choice. And as I look at this and I look at the expression on the figure's face, and this is somebody who does not want to make a mistake, maybe a bit of a perfectionist, maybe a little bit fearful about something. Probably it feels sometimes, see, right now I have energy stuck in my throat and it feels like a lump in my upper chest. That's my signal that somebody's having trouble speaking their truth. Throat chakra closing. Man, that's very strong. So somebody in the two of you probably is not expressing something that needs to be expressed. Also, he's wearing a blue shirt. The background of the card is blue. So I would say this definitely, what you need to learn is how to express yourself in a way that encourages your people to express to you, right? You want to have open communication with everyone in this situation, right? And that's a given. And also these seven choices. It makes me challenge you to get out a piece of paper and with this admonition of choosing what you want, because if you want to have a complicated relationship, have at it. I mean, that's not the point to me. The point is, are you happy? So with if you have two, three, four, however many options you have, write down seven benefits to you, seven blessings to you, seven advantages that you have in your life with each of your people. Okay. That way you have these 7 cups. You've got support that you're providing for yourself on looking at what it is that's on the menu, right? They don't just put the name of the food on the menu, they describe it. Okay, next card. Here's the issue that spirit wants for you to work toward. No, excuse me. No, this, I'm so sorry. This is the issue you need to address. Okay. So, my friend, this is the card of deception and manipulation. Okay. But it's also the swords suit, which is all about the mindset. So it could be that you're actually creating a lot of drama with your thoughts that are not true, even for the situation. It doesn't have to mean that one of the characters in your current drama is full of too manipulative or deceptive. There's two ways to look at this. Again, is to me, the universe is kind of hollering out, guide, let your shadow guide you. See the shadow? Don't be afraid of your darker side of your personality. Oh, a good piece of advice, Kyla. There's a YouTube channel. It's called astrologyguy.com. Okay, he's awesome. So you go to his site and he has the do's and don'ts of dating all of the birth astro signs. I'm a Scorpio, so I went and watched the do's and don'ts of dating a Scorpio. It was excellent because he was exactly right with me on a good day, but he was scary right with me on a bad day. And so find out your astro signs weak spots and just look it over. Be honest with yourself. And as long as you're getting what you're wanting, as long as you're committed to getting serious about exactly what you want, this false thinking will begin to fall away. Okay. Moving forward here, this is a step you can do right now, today, right this minute, to get closer to the love that you are seeking. Okay, this is a take action card. This is a card of confidence and trust. Because if you look, there's no reins on these horses. One's dark, one's light. Again, we have a repetition of the symbolism here with the dark and the light. So taking action right now to go to astrologyguy.com, Kyla, and look up your own birth sign, watch that video, and then watch the videos, the do's and don'ts of each of your characters. You are going to leave this solstice night feeling such relief, I promise, because you're going to start to see if your people are operating in the best of their personality or in the shadow. And if it's shadowy, at least you're making a conscious choice. It's like I said, it's on the menu because generally we want to create the bulk of our relationships with people who know how to stay in their most positive aspect. They may be a follower of new age things, metaphysical things. They may be a follower of energy work and tarot. They may not, but just so that you see them balanced. Yes, they have their bad days and bad habits, but are you seeing enough of the good? Okay. That's something you can start to watch right now. And as you grow in your ability to discern things for yourself, your magnetism for love fills up. You become more attractive to right treatment. Okay. Don't settle. And this is the goal that you need to be working towards. This is beautiful energy. I love this. This is your goal. Your goal is to feel collaborative, united, devoted, but not strangling each other, right? Look at that hand hold. It's very loose. The two energies coming together and they're sharing their cups and mixing the energy. This is really a beautiful, beautiful metaphor for cleaning house, as it were, with your own vibration, cleaning house with your old ways of thinking that might be holding you back, and really work on becoming the best partner you can be. And just put everybody else to the side for a couple weeks, wouldn't hurt at all. Wonderful, wonderful reading. And it doesn't say pick one or the other, it says be mindful of what it is that will truly bring you that satisfaction that you deserve. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you. Okay. Hiya, Simp. Are you waiting for a reading? Okay. When people's inner child comes out to play, I'm very happy. Okay, I got 13 beautiful listeners right now. I love each and every one of you. Hit that thumbs up and toss me a little love back that way. I appreciate that. Hey, Sam Crowley, my email is patternbreakertarot@gmail.com. I should get a little sign to put it up. Patternbreakertarot@gmail.com. My website is manifestfaster.com. Manifestfaster.com. Okay, let's see. Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad you liked the cards, Janice. Glad you liked it. I'm just going, It's not unusual to have different people. This is the Light Seers Tarot, by the way. But it's not unusual to have one, two, or three people who all resonate with the same reading. It happens to me all of the time. Birds of the feather flock together. Okay, I'm just going through to watch for any new questions or okay. Okay, so we're caught up. So anybody else, if you're here with me, drop me a comment. Let me know where you're from, you guys. Sam and the Simp and Kyla, where do you guys live? Let me know. And anybody want to have a love reading right now? You can tell it says 5 card reading. What I can tell you guys is that I walk my dog in my area all the time, and I go and I pick up what I consider lucky things. I have found so many of these washers. I literally probably found 30 or 40 of them and picked them up, and I just felt drawn. I just took them as signs from the universe. And then I started picking up pennies on the railroad track, and just about every day there's a penny there. There's no retail near there. There's nothing. And I just don't know quite what to make of it. But picking up lucky pennies is something that has just keeps me close to my inner child, right? So if there's nobody else that wants a reading, let me know. I'll take off. I'll come back a different time. I can tell you that it's worth a Google search for summer solstice. And you might want to put summer solstice ritual into the YouTube search, and it will bring you an idea where you could create a ritual for this time of year. And thank you for following me. Thank you for coming to the party. I appreciate you. I will be back. And let's see, is there anything else to show you around my garden a little bit? Hummingbird feeder. Uh, Thank you so much for being with me tonight, you guys. I will see you at the next reading. Bye now.